Hi, it's Dr. Doug Curtis from Dyslexic and Un-Stoppable.com. Today we have a really special guest. This is Felix Alexander, our son, and the inspiration for Dyslexic and Unstoppable. Because if anybody is dyslexic, they're also unstoppable, like my Bubba. So I'm going to ask Bubba some questions, and you'll notice I'll probably call him a bunch of different things. We call him Bubba, we call him Fezander, we call him Felix, we call him Felix Alexander, so just bear with me. So Bubba, do you remember back when you were first learning how to read? How was it?
I just remember going to the one to help you read and the one for dyslexic.
So you remember the two different reading classes?
That's it.
But you don't remember before that when you were trying to learn how to read? So I think that's a very interesting observation. A lot of times we as parents see our kids struggle with the reading and that kind of stuff. But as Felix Alexander is the best example, once they learn how to read and once they've conquered their dyslexia, they don't even remember that time. So, you know, I think you can get through that and not get stressed about that. So, Bubba, you were talking about the reading classes and especially the one especially for dyslexia. That was with Miss Deborah, right?
Yes.
Yeah. How do you like that class?
It was nice. I like to be complex, so every time we went, instead of just writing on the board in simple words what I wanted to do, what I was doing in life, I put like pictures and words and stuff to make it pretty complex.
More complex and more interesting?
Yeah.
That's cool. And what other exercises did she have you do there?
We read we had a stack of cards that got bigger after a while. And on each card there would be like a letter blend or something, and I would have to say it. Okay, so you learn like how to two letters fit together. And there was always like a picture on it.
Those are called phonemes, I think is what they call them. And then sometimes those exercises were a little hard to do or a little bit, maybe boring a little bit.
Yeah, because we did them every day. It got boring.
So what did you do to like stay motivated and keep going at it?
My mom gave me money sometimes.
That doesn't hurt, right? What did you use the money for?
Legos.
Legos. What else made it interesting in class?
So, some of the cards had a picture. The cards had pictures, and some of them were like, I think, anal or something.
Animals?
No, anal or something for a volcano. I know it was a volcano.
Oh, I see what you mean. So that would give you a part of the word. But like, what kind of things would you like to read about when you were there?
Dogs, sharks, a lot of it.
And machines and stuff. Yeah. So being having it about subjects you like, that helped too, right? It made it interesting. And Miss Deborah was really good about that. So I think that's another thing to work with a teacher to make sure that she allows your son or daughter to read what's interesting to them, because of course that's going to keep them motivated. What do you like to do best now?
Play with Legos, read, play on the computer, go to school, go to summer camps like Eli Whitney. So what do you do at Eli Whitney? Build. You build, right? So again, I think that goes to two things. First of all, you'll notice he mentions school. He loves going to school now. So once you get your kids to help with dyslexia, they'll be unstoppable and they'll love school. The second thing is, he mentioned Eli Whitney, which is where he gets to build and create, and that just goes to the amazing creative mind of kids with dyslexia. So anyway, thanks Bubba for coming on the show today. Thanks Bubba. If you have any comments or any questions or any experiences with your kids, please leave a comment below and be sure to visit us at www.dyslexicandunstoppable.com. Thanks a lot.